Have you ever wondered what is the deal with prayer? Does it work? Doesn't it work? How do I do it so that it does work? If so, this video is for you. Hello, my name is Melissa. I'm a registered psychologist and coach. And if you are looking for coaching with me, please do look below in the description box for my email. Shoot me an email and we will get something set up. Okay, so let's dive into it. What is the deal with prayer? How does it work? When do you do it? What does it look like? How can we make it applicable to your life? Okay, so the first thing is with prayer, I like to do prayer when I've exhausted all other manifestation techniques. I know that sounds really bad, but I typically do it when I've exhausted all other manifestation techniques because it's so easy and I can do it on the go, and it's unlike other labor-intensive techniques such as like scripting and writing everything out. With a prayer, I can just ask for help, know that it's coming, and without fail, I always get that help. It's so amazing. So I would say yes, prayer does work. And when you're kind of out of options, when you're on your manifestation journey, prayer is such a great last resort, but it almost should be a first resort because it is so powerful and so easy. So the other thing is, who do you pray to? Well, everybody's going to pray to someone different, and that is okay. Basically, you just want to pray to the entity that you believe in. So you can take a traditional religious route, pray to God, Buddha, Allah, whoever you pray to, or a more spiritual route, you can pray to angels, guides, spirit. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel a sense of connection with who you are praying to. You can pray to lost loved ones even. You just have to have that connection and that belief that those prayers are going to be heard, and that's what the key is here. So this video is not a religious or spiritual video per se. It's really for anybody who has wanted to know more about prayer and is now kind of searching and seeking and finding. You have to find who you want to pray to. And who you want to pray to is exactly who you should be praying to. Now let's dive into the ask, believe, receive model. Now this is something that I believe is in Mark 11 verse 24 in the Bible, but it's also something that you can find in The Secret, and it's kind of a widely accepted way to pray. So the first step is to ask. And basically what you want to do is just get really clear on what you want. And my recommendation would be, if you're new to praying or you haven't been doing it very often and you just want to get back into it, what I would do is get clear on the feelings that you want to feel once you have the thing that you want. So maybe you want contentment, maybe you want peace, maybe you want joy, maybe you want happiness, maybe you want security. Whatever it is that you want, pray for that feeling that day, because it's going to be so much easier to believe that you can have that than to believe that it's going to be easier to believe that you can receive a feeling that day than believing that your whole 3D reality is going to change that day or within a certain time frame. So really pray and ask for help to get what it is you want to feel. When I personally pray, I just ask for help throughout my day, because I know that help throughout my day is going to take me to step by step closer to the goals that I've already set for myself and the manifestations that I want to see in my 3D. So I don't necessarily pray for things in my 3D reality to change. I pray for myself to change. And that is really key. You want to ask for you to get that transformation, not for everything on the outside to transform, but for you to transform. Because if you transform, everything out there is going to also transform. It's just the way it works. The next step is to believe. Believe that you are going to receive the thing that you have asked for. And for me, like I was saying, I ask that I can just have help throughout the day. And I just ask for general help. So I find that pretty easy to believe in, that I'm going to get general help, because I've seen it so many times. On the days that I do pray and ask for help, I see things coming towards me in a more beautiful way. I also experience more synchronicities, and it's probably just because I'm looking for it. That would be, happening in the reticular activating system of my brain. We have what's called the reticular activating system in our brain, which filters the world out, filters out all the information that we could be taking in to just the information that we believe in. And so this is where science really meets spirituality, because when we look at how our brains are developed, we are meant to just look for the things that we believe. So if you set that intention by asking, then believing is going to be a little bit easier. And believing is going to require a little bit of faith. Faith is the thing that gets you from here to there. Because once you get clear on what you want, there is a gestation period between what you want and getting it. So what you're going to need in between this gestation period is faith. In the same way that you have faith a baby is coming 9 months after a pregnancy, or that your Amazon delivery is coming after you've placed that order, you need to have that same faith, belief in receiving your thing. Super, super important. The third and final step is to receive. And what does it mean to receive? Being in the receptive mode of what you've asked for and what you're believing you're going to get means that you are going to start seeing the world through the lens of having what you want as opposed to not having what you want. So imagine you've asked to feel a more secure, a more secure feeling that day. Instead of feeling more secure, you get an unexpected bill that makes you feel more insecure around money. So instead of going into a negative thought spiral and thinking about, how scary it is and how nothing's going your way, you're going to want to be shifting into where have I been feeling secure in other areas of my life that I can really draw on and shore that feeling up. Because being in the receptive mode is being in the state of the wish fulfilled. It's being in the state of already having. Even if you don't already have, it's feeling the feelings of the things that you have. This is how you let things in and you don't block things. When you start going into a negative thought spiral, you begin to block off what you have asked for because you're more focused on the fact that you don't have it and that you're not getting it, which is then going to bring you closer to not having it and not getting it. But if you are already looking for reasons that you already have it, you already have this feeling inside of you, that's where you're going to be propelled to. You're going to start moving in that direction. So the receptive mode is about being open to receiving, open to the feeling of the wish fulfilled, like I already said. I know these concepts are a little esoteric, but they really, really, really do work. And so I think what you can see throughout this whole video is faith is so, so important in ask, believe, and receive. You have to ask knowing that you're going to get it. You have to believe knowing that you're going to get it. And you have to receive knowing that you're going to get it. And so when you keep faith in the background, knowing that you're going to have faith either way. So I'm not asking you to just pull faith out of the air and just start having it. You have it anyways. Either you have faith in not getting the thing that you want, or you're going to have faith in getting the thing that you want. Now, which is easier? Yeah, looking at your 3D reality when you don't have something, it is easier to believe in not having what you want. But that's where that power of faith comes in, and you can work miracles in your life by just shifting over into that desired feeling that you've asked for and move in that direction. Because if you ask for that desired feeling and you receive it, that desired feeling is going to be a guidepost. It's going to make you take steps in the right direction. If you've embodied that feeling is going to give you every next right step along the way. It's not going to give you 10 steps out ahead. It's going to give you the next right action, then the next right action, then the next right action. And so that's all you have to do, is have faith in taking the next right action. So on the whole, do I believe in prayer? Yes, I absolutely do. I think it is a fantastic technique for bringing yourself peace, comfort, security, and connection, especially to like the universal forces outside of us. And I think that if you use it and you believe in it, you are going to get the things that you've asked for. So I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a great rest of your day. Bye.